Alright, we are back. We're going to be doing arms and shoulders today. I'm going to mix things up a little bit. Instead of doing dumbbell shoulder press, I'm going to do barbell shoulder press. See if it's going to be a little bit easier to, one, set up, because getting the dumbbells up here can be kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. And then also see if we can save a little time by not having to set up dumbbells and just setting up the barbell and pulling Olympic plates on and off versus the adjustable freaking dumbbells. So we're gonna try this today, see how we like it, see what kind of numbers we can do. Then we will move on to the rest of our arm exercises. So let's get started. All right, we got 95 pounds on here. We'll start with a warm up and move up from there. All right, here's 135. All right, here's 155. Well, that was okay. I'm gonna try leaning back just one more notch. This is gonna be from 90 degrees to 75 degrees because I did freaking bump myself in the chin. I wanna drive straight up, but my freaking face is in the way. So I'm gonna try leaning back a little more and see if this helps. Alright, that already worked way better. So let's get one more of those. Well, I'm not sure if the recording fully caught the end of that last set, but we only cranked out 3 reps for that third set, which is no big deal. I'm still just kind of feeling out the exercise. I have never actually done seated barbell overhead press, so that is completely new territory for me, but I liked it, honestly. I think we're going to keep up with it. But we're going to move on to barbell curls for now. I'm going to do a little warm-up set here with 95 pounds, and we're going to go up. All right, here's 115. I'm gonna drop back down to 95 for one more set. All right, we're gonna move on to dips with the leg raise. I'm gonna go ahead and get a fourth set of dips with the leg raise today. We're gonna mix things up a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out 2 sets of cable overhead extensions, and then we are gonna be done. Alright, that is gonna be it. Freaking changed things up a little bit today. We did the seated barbell press instead of dumbbell press, and I actually liked it. Once I moved the seat back to 75 degrees, I liked it a lot more. You know, there was kind of some experimentation going on there, but once we got the hang of it, I think I'm gonna actually really like doing it with the barbell instead of doing it with dumbbells. It's just so much easier to set up and change weights. Even just getting the weight up into the starting starting position is so much easier because it just starts here. I just think that there's no energy wasted there. Moving forward, now that I have it kind of down, I think we're really going to see some upticks in weight too. And it makes me excited, and that's the most important thing. Then I moved on to barbell curls. Barbell curls, I just chucked in an extra set, skipped the set of hammer curls today. I figured it's already set up, I might as well just drop weight and burn out with the 95-pound bar and just focus on barbell curls. I mean, barbell curls really are kind of one of the best bicep exercises, and I do a lot of pull-ups, and my back days are intense enough where I'm building enough bicep. So I'm pretty happy with the way that went, and that's just going to save us even more time in the end. Then moved on to dips with the leg raise. Chucked the 4th set in there. I think that is something I'm going to keep doing. Like Mike Menser says, dips are kind of like the upper body squat. It kind of works everything. You got chest, you got tris, you got shoulders, freaking everything's in there. Plus, because I do it with the leg raise, it's just a little bit more core action that's going to be sprinkled in there too. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And then, because we did the extra set of dips with the leg raise, I only did 2 sets of the cable overhead extensions, which is just fine. You know, 2 sets of a super focused exercise on the triceps is really all I need after all that pressing. So I think that's probably going to be the format for Arms and Shoulders Day going forward. We ended off today, total workout time 50 minutes 44 seconds, which is long, but we experimented today, kind of just monkeying around with how things were set up and thinking about how I wanted to go throughout the day. That eats up time throughout the workout versus just knowing exactly what I'm going to be doing and just hammering it out. Easily, I could probably shave almost 10 minutes off of that. Yeah, we will have to see what happens next time. Other than that, it is beautiful out. I went on a run yesterday, so I'm not going to run today, but I'm going to go on a nice cool down walk, get a little sun action. We will be taking a rest day tomorrow, and then after that we will be back with legs.